Hey everybody, happy Saturday. I want to talk about humility today because what a lot of people don't understand is humility is necessary to build empathy. It's also necessary to build the characteristic of being humble, right? So it's good for you to look back on your life and think of yourself, when was I the most embarrassed? And what did someone say to me? Or it's good for you to think about, what are you the most afraid of being called out on? Right? Think about it. Seriously, honestly, truly stop and think about it. What would you not want someone to say to you because there's some truth to it? Right? That is humility. And without humility, you are unable to have compassion or empathy for anyone else because you don't know what it's like to be in that position. You may know what it's like, but you don't have the humility that goes with it. You don't have the compassion and empathy that goes with it. It was just an event for you and you got through it and that's it. It meant nothing else to you. Right? So humility is an event or a situation that you end up being in that causes some kind of embarrassment that makes you realize you're not holier than thou. You're not on a white horse going to save someone. Like you're just as human as everybody else. And it is necessary. And it is necessary to acknowledge when you have been humiliated and why it humiliated you and how did it change you. Okay? It's very hard for someone like me who has had a lot of humility in my life. I've had a lot. And I'm willing to acknowledge that. I was so hot-headed and hard-headed when I was a kid and in my 20s that I made a lot of mistakes and I was called out on a lot. And humility was the only thing that could be my teacher. The only thing. Somebody would talk to me, I wouldn't hear them. Somebody would say something serious and I would make a joke out of it. Somebody was going through something, I'd tell them to suck it up. You know, it's like I was rude. I didn't care how I made other people feel. I just didn't. And it wasn't until I was about 25 years old that I started acknowledging the people in my life that were humiliating me, that they were making me learn. Right? And for people like I was when I was in my 20s, it's necessary. It has to. That's the only way some people can learn to have empathy, like true empathy, not, oh, I feel so bad for you because that's what I'm supposed to say. Like that's not empathy, okay? Real true empathy is crying with someone because you can truly feel their emotions and just know how hard that must be for them and not to make it about you, right? True empathy is genuinely smiling and celebrating with someone because they've overcome something traumatic or they've met a milestone or reached a goal that they tried so hard to get to and finally achieved it. That is empathy. Not, oh, hey, good job, because that's what I'm supposed to say. That's just, come on, guys. We know better than this, right? So, anyways, it's very hard for like nowadays, it's very hard for me to connect with someone that doesn't have empathy, that doesn't have, that humility. It's very hard for me to connect with them. I feel like we have nothing in common. I can't have a conversation with them. So anyways, just think about it, journal about it, write about your experiences when you have been humiliated. How did it change you? How do you see things differently now? And I guarantee you're going to find that if anything, it changed you for the better and you just didn't realize it. So anyways, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.